Does your desktop still look like this? Then Anarchy Arcade is for you. Imagine a better way for your computer to look, where your desktop is a virtual world, where you explore your media with your friends, not as shortcuts, but as 3D arcade cabinets and interactive video screens. This is Anarchy Arcade. Real media in a virtual world. Here, you and your friends will be immersed in the most interactive, multiplayer media experience possible. By customizing these 3D worlds with your personal media collection, you will create unique, fun, and functional 3D digital playgrounds for you and your friends to enjoy time and time again. Let me show you how it works. Use your in-game virtual smartphone for quick access to your media collection. You just pick what you want, and it appears in the 3D world. HD artwork and video trailers are streamed directly onto the game's cabinet. You can interact with it to access detailed information about the game, change how it looks, or actually launch and play the game right now in full screen. Having the strategy guide close by could come in handy too. Or maybe you'll just want to watch the movie instead. You can do it all. Anarchy Arcade brings your favorite stuff together in a fun and immersive way that makes it easy for you to access and share with your friends. The world of Anarchy Arcade will become yours. Each building's interior offers a unique environment for you to customize. With classic venues like pizza restaurants, carnivals, and cruise ships, there's plenty of variety to choose from. Each game that you put in your venue has a point value. Games that you play a lot or that you've customized are worth the most, while games that you never play are worth the least. When your venue is worth enough points, you win. This unlocks new venues, cabinets, and all sorts of other cool stuff.
I'm Elijah Newman Gomez. I'm a programmer, 3D artist, and the creator of Anarchy Arcade. We're here at my test station so I can show you what it's like to use Anarchy Arcade on your own computer. So for me, Anarchy Arcade is always open. I just have to wake up my computer and I'm ready to go. We're in a house venue here that I've been playing for a while, so it already has a bunch of my stuff placed in it. Like over here in this room, I have a bunch of fighting games and some kung fu movies, and then downstairs I have all my Star Wars stuff and some racing games. But the first thing I want to talk to you about is how Anarchy Arcade doesn't replace Windows, but it actually works alongside Windows. So to show that to you, I'll go up to this PDF file that I have on the wall here and launch it. Windows will open it up in my default PDF program, just like I'm always used to seeing. I can scroll it, move it around, maximize it, restore it. I can use my start menu here and launch other programs just like normal. You could think of Anarchy Arcade as replacing your normal wallpaper with an interactive 3D wallpaper, but everything else is the same. So that brings me to the next thing I want to talk about, and that's performance. Now, if it's just a PDF file or a calculator, performance really isn't an issue. But if you're going to be running resource-intensive games, you're going to want your computer to dedicate all of its system resources to running that game. And Anarchy Arcade will do that for you by automatically going into sleep mode while you play your other game. So let's go downstairs, I'll launch a racing game, take you on a test drive, and show you how it works. Alright, so when I close this game down, Anarchy Arcade will quickly load its resources back in, and I'll be ready for whatever's next. So Anarchy Arcade functions as a shortcut launcher. It's completely open-ended, and it can launch anything that you have on your computer or on the web. It procedurally generates these 3D cabinets for each shortcut, and depending on what the shortcut launches, the style of the preview will look a little bit different in the virtual world. For games and movies, it will stream video trailers straight onto the screen, and it will show you DVD covers or movie posters or box art for video games. And if it's a website, it will show the actual full live website right on the wall. So you can read the latest news, you can scroll it, click on it, interact with it, whatever you want. Or if you'd rather see it in your default browser, all you have to do is click play and it will launch it just like all the other shortcuts. Now, this is just using Anarchy Arcade. Actually personalizing it with your own stuff and watching the environments grow around you is something you really have to experience for yourself. So be sure to support the Kickstarter so I can get this into everybody's hands as soon as possible. www.anarchyarcade.com